Oh, hello, friends. Come, join me in the story section. Oh, well, aren't you quick? Spry little devils. I know why you're here. You want to hear Curse of the Cluttered Castle, Chapter 3. Well, let me just grab the book. That was rather strange. Where in the Dickens am I? These don't seem to be my clothes, and this doesn't seem to be the basement. More than that, this room appears to possibly even have regulation standardized floor joists. Oh, it's better, isn't it? It smells less like curse and more like perimenopause. I wouldn't go that far, but it is certainly... I said better. Quite right. Yes, quite better. Not a barbarian. There's a good lad. Now just read your bloody book, you soft-skinned, sodding...
Oh! Not here, buddy. Not right fucking now. You take that shit and stick it up your ass. Take your camera right the fuck out of here if you're gonna talk like that. Not that word,
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We'll return to our program shortly.
Well then, let's continue. Our adventurers trudged onward, in battle with the Cluttered Castle. They slayed the beast in sequential segments, quite verily suited for voiceover-ready variations. So this is going to be a bit talky even for him. Right, that's me out, isn't it?
Watch out. Did we get it?
Yeah.
No? Not quite. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, high five. You didn't have to jump, but okay.
It's good form, though.
Yeah.
That'd be one of those good freeze frame high fives.
Right. She just learned how to jump.
So she's jumping
all
every,
the
yeah.
time.
That's what my kids did. They started seeing how high things they could jump off of.
Yep. You want to grab that wheel?
Yes.
Okay, let's take it outside.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
I'm gonna paint it.
No. Go. It barely fit through there.
Really?
Yeah, you have
I guess
to
once it
pretty
gets
much
up
lay
so
it
high,
down.
well, that'd be good if this is.
Yeah. Fold it over like a taco.
We'll find out. It's gotta go. And though our hero's sumptuous and subtly scintillating swaying of his hips hypnotized onlookers but for a moment, there was much more labor to be levied against this leviathan looming over them. And so, certainly not stalling for time and writer's block, heavens no, onward they trudged.
I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. Another one. Yeah! She's my drag queen. Oh. Bed break. Kind of help I need, I don't think you can give me. We taking these bricks too, son? Bricks! Jesus can stay though, right?
Yeah. Moving them.
I don't want to throw away Jesus.
Yeah, my homie can just chill there on the wall for the next people.
Next couple millennia.
Too wise of the two wisecracking waifs to reconsider casting the Christ aside with the crap while under corruption of the castle's curse. Surely they would do well to employ every angle of endowment that may enarmor and enamor them against its elephantine elements.
Election fire. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
In an EPA-approved burn pit.
OSHA approved, EPA paid for. We got our fire pit license.
It turns out it's just $25.
Every day, bro. Keep the fire pit.
All right. Ruined.
I was gonna make some kind of joke here, but I'm still not sure if Muff Dog said rude or roomed or nude. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to break character for a little while because this voiceover section is like 3 minutes or more, and I just don't have that much alliteration in me right now, guys. So deal with it. Actually, I'm quite glad that I already had the stories written for episodes 3 and 4 outside of the voiceovers, because I had terrible writer's block the last week. I've talked about it before, but for those of you that don't know, the bits and some of the voiceovers I do on the channel are like 30% loosely planned or scripted, and probably 50% improv, and like 20% utter chaos. Oh, gross. I had some new hair stuck in my teeth. Oh, what's new here? You are, if you're new here, that is. And if you are, welcome. I'm not sorry. So what we do is we try to encourage the practice of random acts of violence, or kindness. Sorry, I have a cold. Random acts of kindness throughout communities. Here on the channel, that's done primarily through offering home repairs and other services to people in need of a hand. What you're witnessing presently is a mixture of days 2 and 3 from clearing and cleaning out this house for someone who had recently inherited it. We were contacted by our pal Nicole at the Red Queen Vintage Visions, her links are in the description, to see if my handyman business did that kind of work. I was going to be wrapped up at the Cherry Street project, finishing most of the floors and fighting with the sewer blockage, but was in search of stuff for Zeke and Muff Dog to put some cash in their pockets. So I told her we would take it, and we'd have AJ take lead, and the guys could help her. I could assist them on like the first day or two while I waited for a very necessary part for my sewer auger to get delivered, so I could do the sewer at Cherry. Then we got some bad news. Nicole got back in touch with us to let us know that the customer didn't have the budget for all of us and the dumpster, so I did what I can't help but do and started asking questions. And once I found out that the customer was actually, surprise, one of my regulars, I did the other thing that I usually can't help but do and offered to volunteer my labor and started reaching out to some of my resources. Of course, right away, our good friend Justin at Jaeger Land Services stepped up and offered to sponsor the project with thousands, plural thousands, in dumpster fees that he waived. We filled 3 to the top. That is over 60 yards of waste. In exchange, I begged him to let me shoot a short ad for him, and he agreed. We had a lot of fun with it. I can't remember now if it's in episode 1 or not, but I will include a link in the description to the ad if you want to check it out. I think it's pretty funny, but then I think everything I do is hilarious. So, a happy side effect of that, his marketing agency loved the ad and the video so much that they had them both featured in a blog about estate cleanouts that's currently on the website. The thingy's down in the doodle. And of course, I do want to once again thank the generous folks who've contributed, shared, read, watched, or just offered kind words and encouragement regarding the GoFundMe and our misfortunes recently. You guys have been unbelievably supportive and understanding while we navigate through all this crap. And those of you that are confused, I've been living with extensive nerve damage in both my arms and in my back since I was young. Then about a month ago, during the filming of this very episode, actually, I was fighting with my sewer auger at the Cherry project, and I either aggravated a bulging disc in my lower back or I earned myself a new one. And after 2 emergency room visits and as many MRIs, the doctors told me that this bulge is pinching a set of nerves that's causing my excessive pain and weird nerve sensations, and it's really been limiting my mobility and my activity. And of course, this happened after we already had surgery scheduled on my arms next month. Now, I've got physical therapy 3 times a week on top of everything else, and I start seeing a spinal specialist shortly after the first 2 arm surgeries to find out what we're going to do about my back. I talked more about all of this in a recent video called Why Is There a Jerk GoFundMe or something like that if you are curious and don't know what I'm talking about.
Nice little blue container. I just don't know what that is.
I agree with my lovely wife there that is a lovely glass bottle and interesting cap. I also, however, agree with my lovely wife there in that I too don't know what that is, and second her well thought out, concise. Oh, look, one of Jaeger Land Service's dumpsters. Oh, and also look, there's old Ash. Oh, and also look, speaking of Jaeger Land Service, here comes a sponsor promo. Jerk fam, this video is once again sponsored by Jaeger Land Service. You guys know that we're all about random acts of kindness around here, and Justin lives that out by donating dumpsters when we need them, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars in service, so we can help people. If you need a dumpster and you're in the area, check out JaegerLandService.com or call 618-707-5461. Jaeger Land Service is based out of Oblong, Illinois, locally owned and operated, and freaking awesome. I've never done that. I hope there's no latency between these things.
That's what I was just wondering.
What have you been rolling in, Paul? You smell a little road gilly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're quite the pair, ain't we?
Yeah.
Raw sewage and dead critter.
Yeah.
we should go rub on some ladies and trees.
I just musked up, you know.
I hate this, but talking about the GoFundMe, I need to be real with you guys. I'm starting to worry that we're falling into the same loop that I hit back in 2023 when I was first supposed to get these arm surgeries. So each one puts me out for like 3 to 6 weeks. That's up to a couple months where I can't really work, and nobody is going to hire a one-armed handyman around here. Word of mouth is like everything in what I do, and the calls for new jobs have already slowed dramatically. And nearly every single one that I have gotten has been for stuff that I can't really do right now or anymore. Last time I tried to save up for the downtime, like life blew up. I had to delay the surgeries, and I kept working through the pain. It made things worse. I never healed and just kept the cycle going of us living job to job. And now it's like we're right back there. We've already pushed the surgery once. At this rate, I'm going to have to push it again. And I know how that story ends. It's just me chasing my own tail over and over and never catching up. I don't want to keep the GoFundMe going if it can't serve its purpose for me to heal and to get back to doing what I do and taking care of my family and helping people. Continuing on hope like that feels like I'm just asking you guys to support my family for me indefinitely. And I'm not okay with that. AJ can't really work right now. She's got her own surgery coming. As for me, on the days that I can't work, I'm insanely slow. Between the pain and now this neurological crap that's going on, my memory is shot half the time. It's getting harder to function, let alone keep up. We've raised like half the initial goal, and I'm beyond grateful. Seriously, that's the only reason our bills are even getting paid right now. But we're not getting ahead. We're just surviving as it comes in. And I don't see a clean way to get out of that cycle yet. I've got ideas. I'm going to try to make some woodcraft stuff, see if that goes anywhere. I don't know. I thought about filming a DIY course during recovery where instead of traditional tutorials, I talked to and coached local amateurs through the repairs themselves. So, and like maybe pair that with a one-on-one local or virtual coaching. I think it could work really well eventually, but none of that is guaranteed. And I can't gamble my family's stability on a maybe. So I'm asking, like, if you guys have any ideas, opportunities, connections, anything, like I'm very open. I'm not trying to dump all this on you. I don't know how to solve this on my own. And to be blunt, I'm scared. And I could use some help figuring out the next move. And I know you guys are a wealth of resources and knowledge and information. So if you can help in any way, reach out. All my contacts are in the description to all the videos. I'm not hard to track down.
I should have taken you with me, but sorry. The vacuum is not sucking like it should because it has filters in it that I don't think have ever been cleaned. So I went and took those to get them cleaned up, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to use the vacuum. There's also a lot of built up grossness inside of here that is causing an issue also. So, I don't know. We shall see. I'll just carry on without the vacuum. Clean your vacuums where they don't effectively work.
Our hustling heroine hurried through the house in a harrowing display of dust mite dispatchery, liberating the ludicrous leavings from every nook and cranny, though her camera work left something to be desired in her sire's absence. I assure you, should she be within earshot, I surely will perish. But even as the battlefield beneath her bunions blazed the dazzling diamonds of the day's gaze through the double-glazed low-eave windows of a most modern convenience, reflecting the sun's appreciation for yet another charge completed quite satisfactorily, a weight hung upon the breeze. She demurred in the very bones of her very bones that this quest had yet to see its completion. Something still waited. They say that if one were to take heed and listen closely with open mind and open ear, one can still hear the haunting refrain of the curse, whispering its waning lullaby upon the wind. And some say they even hear music.
Okay, on to the next room.
Hubba hubba ding ding, what the heck is that thing? Pipe down, you know that's next week's episode.
What's a ding ding, boss?
Hush you, you're gonna ruin the surprise. And so, heap by heap, the castle began to fall. But even as the clutter receded, something curious remained. A lingering scent of recalcitrant dust mites and broken dreams. I like this bit. It's like watching a car crash, but in slow motion and with more cardboard boxes. It would seem that the curse may yet linger. Perhaps as some sort of subsurface seepage of the soul. Or maybe you're just starting to get it. The weight is getting noticeable, isn't it? Like a low bearing fatigue in the mind. Speaking of things falling apart, I think it's time we take a little walk. We've got a few things to sort out. Next time? Proper next time. And bring a snack, I'm starving. Yes, next time. Let us hope we are so lucky to have one, for there are many of us that may not. For all of us, every one face new and at times seemingly insurmountable conquests and challenges within our own minds and bodies, with each return of the morning light until twilight falls. Some more than others trudge through unimaginable pain and suffering just to get to something seeming akin to normal. We would do ourselves a great service to carefully observe and honor our words and actions towards each other. For surely those words can be used to heal. They can be used to inflict more pain. Which path they follow is entirely up to you. So choose wisely and compassionately if you can. As for the rest, there you all are, and there you stand, and here I stand. Mostly upright and still breathing, if labored at times. Either way, I am most certainly quite proud of all of you for making it this far, and quite proud of myself. In light of these details, I do most humbly request the most illustrious honor of being the messenger to deliver unto you this most important message, dear viewer, that you are doing a good job. Until we meet again, friends, all of my love and affection to you as I bid a fond farewell and a flirting adieu. Toodaloo. Okay, done.
Good job, Daddy.
Thank you, baby.